Hi, you all. Welcome. Today, I'm going to be doing a Capricorn reading. I do also have a clothing line, so be sure to go check that out. Check out my Instagram and my Facebook. It's in the description box below. Capricorns, you could be inquiring about a Virgo. I'm hearing a Taurus. Maybe you think excuse me. Maybe you think a Capricorn, a Virgo is a Taurus. Okay. So let's see. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. Capricorns, I feel like this is you. Page of Wands energy and a High Priestess. Yeah. So you could be hearing word and news that somebody is not playing mind games, they're not competing, they're not one-upping, and you're like, well, that's interesting. Like something's gotten your attention. Okay, we have the Magician and the Queen of Cups here. Okay, I feel like you feel like a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I feel like you feel like a water sign is manipulate. They're lying. Like you feel like this person is the cause for many things. Because this person is always saying some shit. They always saying some shit. They always do something. But I feel like it's something that they said in particular that makes you feel like, okay, so that was done on purpose. That was revenge. Okay, that was revenge. Okay. And I feel like Capricorn's like, you had enough here. I'm also getting like, also somebody could have been saying like, oh, somebody knew. Okay, so I'm thinking about like, for me, because when I had my baby, but this could be for somebody else too as well. Like kid was like, learning to talk or learning to do something. And I'm seeing that this Queen of Cups here, this Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio knew that child needed that motivation. Or like, oh, you said mommy. Oh, you said daddy. That's great. Keep going, keep going. And they knew that the kid liked them. So when they said, oh, you're not saying it right, you're not doing it right, and they knew they don't listen to the mother or the father, or just like for validation, they knew that kid would like, reserve and go back to themselves. And I'm seeing that you, Capricorn, they said something they said something underneath their breath, or they said something in a specific way. And Capricorns, it just clicked for you because that was the vibration and the frequency. That's what your intuition is trying to tell you. Like why to go to somewhere, to like, look up something, to tap more into something. Your intuition is trying to tell you like, hey, yeah, this person did it on purpose. They knew that was the time, that person, and they knew that person really liked them. And so they said, I know you're going to shut the fuck up and not do any. I know you're going to shut the fuck up and not talk. So, and now the kid don't talk anymore. And Capricorns, I feel like you like, that's the fuck it. And so you end up like changing your whole entire thing. Like you start, with the world here. Yeah, Spirit's trying to tell you like they did something to you too on purpose. If you got like R, okay, if you got like the R word here, or you got like an ass beating, but I'm seeing like if you got the R word here, they allow somebody to do this to you, okay, and they just acted like dumb, like, oh, yeah, they just never talked about it, or they gave you like a look, they were very like, stiff, okay, if something happened to you. Or if you stay longer than usual in a certain place here, they just like slow your development. They made you slow. That's what this energy did. With the world here, they made you slow. They made you slow, or somebody's kid slow, or an Aries slow. With the world in reverse here, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's an opportunity for this Queen of Cups to do this again to you. And this is not an energy where it's like, oh, don't ever let a man tell you he don't love you more than once. Okay, this is not it. This is a Queen of Cups that's doing something to you now. Because this is a Queen of Cups that haven't been caught. Or they haven't been caught. Like no one's been able to pick it up. And Capricorns, you're picking it up. I'm here. I swear to God, that's Lucifer on her. You heard? Like I swear to God, something like that. So there's another opportunity here, and I'm seeing Capricorns, you could stop this person. Okay, Two of Pentacles here. It's already been decided. I'm also getting to like this water sign. I want to say water sign because it's not just a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is somebody that embodies all the elements. Okay, but they know that they work closely with the water signs. This is somebody that do dark magic. They do purely, strictly black magic. Okay, that's what they fuck with. And they don't tell nobody about that because it's like, who would this person play chess with? You know what I'm saying? But anywho's, yeah, so they did it to other people before. Capricorns, you're next. They're like, okay, I'm gonna go to Capricorns. This person may be doing things to certain people in the vibration. Okay, they may be doing certain things. So, like, they may follow the zodiac sign. So the first zodiac sign, the second zodiac sign. So something happened in the last zodiac sign. This person probably follows the moon cycles or something like that. Okay, they do something. They do black magic. That's black magic. Okay. But yeah, I could see what this person is doing here. This person's like making concoctions. They looking at their food. They looking at their drinks. They look at like their mind right now is very liquidy. Okay. There's a frenzy. This person's on a high right now. They don't see. This person may like shoot up. Okay, or they want to shoot up. Yeah, somebody also maybe in trying to encourage you to shoot up, or they like, oh, I know you're gonna like, they want you to do drugs or some shit like that. Don't do no drugs. Just keep it like, you know, just keep it clean. Keep it Christian, Catholic, whatever it is, whatever whatever practice you follow, just keep it like that. Because this is, I wouldn't say this person is no joke, but they definitely are. They're not, it's a fact that this person do black magic. That's something that you would do with black. They're very revengeful. They embody all the water signs. Okay, so you don't, so I guess you're gonna reject this person here, but I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, you're like, okay, I'm going to reject your opportunity. It's already been decided, but you end up like leaving and being like, because this person with the Eight of Cups here, so you get a confirmation that this person is still treating you the same way. So I see that you left this opportunity that this person ends up giving you. Okay. And you were like, okay, I'm going to leave that. So you come back and you say, hey, I'm going to offer you this proposition. So you put the ball in your court. Like you instead of this person, you know, giving their power up and manipulating you, you give a little bit of your power up. You're making sure that you are in control of some type of situation here. But you got to be careful because this person, if they feel like you're doing something like that, they like, oh, they strategizing with me with the Five of Swords here, you gambling with me. But, I mean, they just think you soft. Like, you just not. They just, they just think you soft, Capricorns. And you scared because even the way how you offering this Page of Pentacles is like you shaking, like you know, like you not too sure. Queen of Cups, they are trying to figure out like if you're trying to manipulate them, okay, like you're trying to one up them, but thankfully they can't see you because you're so nervous. Okay, Page of Pentacles is here, Wheel of Fortune is here, Eight of Wands is here, in reverse here, and the Seven of Cups here. So whatever this opportunity is, so I see like if this is somebody that do dark magic here, you know, reading. If this is somebody that do dark magic here, doing things at the wrong time is the right thing for this person. Like it's the right time. Like, you know, this is crazy because this person, they practice, you know, you can open up those can of worms. So doing things at the wrong time, you offering this opportunity at the wrong time. Let's just say it's in the middle of a fight, you know. And I mean, I guess in the middle of a fight, you say, hey, you want to go get like a cup of coffee? They're like, no, I'm not going to get a cup of coffee. Then you know that person don't do dark magic like that. Okay. They black magic is not like that, or they covering. Now, if this is somebody that's like, oh, you know, your family, like just say your family's not around. Okay, and you're in the middle of a conversation. It's like, oh, I want to talk to you about something. Yeah, I just finished having an argument with her. And you bring up a proposition here. This is somebody that would be like, okay, I'll think about it. And they'll think about like, oh, damn, I should have offered you an opportunity, a bigger opportunity. They thinking of like a Five of Swords energy, but they're not bringing the Five of Swords up to you because you're looking innocent and scared, and like you got basically nowhere to go. Okay, but they don't trust you, because I don't trust you. Like, I don't trust you, Capricorns, because you know you're trying to do your thing, but you can stop this person, whatever they're doing here. They don't trust you. Wheel of Fortune energy. And of course it's not going to be the right time, because this person's trying to do some shit with you. Okay, we have the World here, and that turned upright. You know what this is about, Ace of Swords here? This is just strictly about you giving this person an opportunity. This is like a game. Like you at level 1. You know what I'm thinking about? Like, I had a DS, or one of the one that looked like a Switch, Nintendo DS or something like that. And I had a Kim Possible game where you had to, like, you follow the green line, and you had to go in those alleys and all that. You had to go figure out, like, do you go... This is the type of shit that you got to do. You got to sneak in. You got to sneak in, and you won by sneaking in. You won by sneaking in, and this is going to expose everything that about this person with this Queen of Cups here. And that's y'all reading. Ace of Swords is the overall energy in reverse here. So you don't get word. It's not clear. It's not... I'm hearing strictly D-I-C-K. Okay? Strictly, you know. But, or P-U-S-S-Y. So about... You don't get word that this chapter closes. So you don't even have to go that far. Like, that ship has ended. That ship has sailed. All you need to do is sneak in. You need to sneak in. You needed to do this. You need to do that. And that's it. It's like you needed your name on the list. That's it. You didn't really have to participate. But this Queen of Cups, they do black magic. Let me see what the Isis Oracle deck. But they confused about you right now. And let me do Ego. This is the Kipper deck. Let me do the Kipper deck. Okay. What's the Queen of Cups here? Concerned. Yeah, this person's concerned. They're like, I'm not too sure about you. We have main female here. We have bad health. And we have false person. I told you. And like I said, you look like you got nowhere to go, right? You have no house. Maybe you don't have nowhere to go. You homeless. Maybe you hopping around. Main female. They're like, are you sick? Are you sick? Is that why you don't have nowhere to go? Like, they're like, oh, if you're the main female, and you're the false person, like, are you faking that? Are you the side chick? Are you the side dude? They're trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure your energy out. Basically, are you the side chick or are you the side dude? Are you sick? Or do you need money? Are you stealing? Are you deafing? Like, they're like that. That's all. They're like, what's your true intentions? Who are you? This Queen of Cups is like, who are you? Capricorns, you like, I'm scared of your fucking ass, but you putting this bitch on the edge. This person is scared. This is somebody who is scared. You got this bitch shook. And you got this bitch shook. Are you this? Are you that? Are you this? Are you that? Okay, we have expectations. Because they was expecting certain things here. You see that letter A right there? I know y'all see it. You see that letter A? Spirit said, good job. A+, over energy, mature women here. They was expecting you to be this here. And they're like, how the fuck are you gonna be this? This is alchemy. You guys are really good alchemists. This is good alchemy. That's y'all doing. But you know what it is too? Because the way how you came in as a Page of Wands, you came in as a Page of Wands. Which is interesting too, because it's like, Page of Wands is usually excited. They're excited, they're sporadic. So why would this Queen of Cups be looking at you as like, that's why I'm saying like you're a good alchemist. Okay, or you're really, I wouldn't say you're a good alchemist, you're mature, it's not a disguiser. It's something where you're really calm. You're really religious or tapped in, you know? You know how to control the fire within you. Okay, you know how to control the fire within you. And this person, this situation, they're like, and that's why they couldn't pick you up, because it's like because fire, they usually think that this is alchemy, right? Maybe some of y'all need to go pick up an alchemy book. Okay, but alchemy, like fire, people just think that it's wild, right? It's chaos magic. But if you knew how to control chaos, it won't look like chaos, right? That shit would look very mature. That shit would look very that shit would look like, it wouldn't look like fire, would it? Right? That's like water. Water, when it's cold, it feels like your fingertips is being burned. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing, right? If you control fire really well, and if you control fire or chaos magic really well, it feel like your fingers is being really cold, like you got a really bad frostbite. That's how that's how you're being, well, that's how I'm viewing you. That's what you're in the elements of. You know how to go in and out of vibration and frequencies. Okay, it's a thin line between love and hate. That's your energy. And y'all might be working in the Vatican. Y'all might be working in a Pope church or something like that. Y'all might be working. Okay. Let me get a card for this Queen of Cups here. We have abundance of salts. Okay. Solstice. Abundance in many forms is increasing and flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively. Okay, flowing to you in many forms over and over again. This is Virgo. Okay, Virgos, they fuck with the weeds in the harvest. So you probably learned a lot from a Virgo. Okay. This looks like alchemy. Like you have successfully leveled up. Like you can now label yourself as a alchemist. Okay, like you leveled up. This feels like a level up. Like you wear a trophy. You wear something around your neck now. You know. It feels like this is a jewelry. Like you got a piece of jewelry. When you're about to purchase something, that's like a piece of jewelry or something like that, and it's indicative of like it's a representation of like, I know how to, I don't know, like I know how to manipulate the what's it called? I know how to manipulate the elements. I know how to manipulate people. But once you so it's gonna sound different for all of you guys on the spiritual journey. Once you know how to, like, because this symbol's popping up, this symbol's popping up, and this symbol's popping up, it looks like alchemy. It looks like you are in bronzer. You're a bronzer, but also like you are, you're like a gold. Okay, like you have a gold, like jewelry. Okay, something's gold. And gold and alchemy, they say that you turn something into gold. And that's where alchemy, like, I think that's in alchemy, that's their main thing. Like, they want to turn things into gold because that's money, that's abundance. Abundance is gold. Okay, silver is not abundance. Silver is protection and transitioning and, you know, going in and out of octaves, but it's not necessarily like a status, you know, a medal, right? It's saying that you are spirit, you are, you know, you are the St. Peter's, okay, energy that, yeah, so that's what this is. The silver is like if you're going in and out of, like, it's like your spirit, like you passed away and now you're floating on earth. That's silver. And I think like silver is connected to sulfur and shit like that. Well, gold, right? This is gold. Like you went from a bronzer to a gold. I'm not saying one is better than the other, but when you're like a bronzer and you're a gold energy, and what this is here, because you was messing with somebody that was fucking with like silver and water, okay, or just full on silver, okay, and they were like going in and out. going in and out, da 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 da. You was like, yeah, I'm not going in and out of silver. I don't, you don't even know about alchemy like that, or maybe you don't really know, okay? But you went from bronzer to gold, and now somebody is a little weirded out of your intentions or who you are, your background, like you're fire. I think you're water, but you're presenting yourself as like fire, okay? But you are really good at like silver. You know, you're really good at silver. And maybe you get a lot of money on this planet. Maybe you carry the vibration. If you do that, girl, like you gotta get into alchemy. Okay? If you don't get into alchemy, that's your business. You know, that's something that you want to do. But you are walking around here looking like, you may look at yourself as bronzer or silver. I mean, you may look at yourself as bronzer or gold. Okay? And now Spirit just said, you know, also too, if you guys in Greek mythology, there's this goddess and she carries this. She carries this symbol, you know, and like that, she's a deer chist or something like that. It's something about a Virgo for you. Okay, I feel like a Virgo is not presenting you or is going to be your teacher or in some sort. And they're going to give you, Spirit is saying, and over and over and over again, right? Abundance in many forms is increasing and flow to you. Continue your good work for building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. So this is whatever you're doing here, multiple platforms, business, children, whatever it is. This is very specific. This is Spirit saying this was a private message, a private, a private ordeal. And I'm still seeing that somebody is going round and round in their head about you. Okay. And I'm seeing delivered to you, like something was delivered to you, is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. So there's something that's happening over and over and over again. It's not going to stop. It's abundance. It's the wheel of fortune. Okay? I think Capricorns, this person, even if this person tries to harm you or they do anything to you here, like your abundance, your merits is going to stand out of everything. Okay? But even if something was to happen to you here, like you still have somebody on the loop. Okay, you still have somebody on a loop. Okay, you're doing alchemy. This is straight up alchemy. And these alchemy symbols here, maybe if you don't study it, you can see, like when the alchemy shapes look like this and stuff like that, you can see what Spirit is trying to say. Like it's going from shapes to Latin to actual words, and now you understand what it's saying. Okay, that's what the energy was saying. Yeah, so, I mean, Capricorns, it's nothing bad. I just, you're just, you're in your element, and, yeah. I mean, like, I'm seeing that you passed. You passed. You passed. That was insane. You passed, and now you're going to have something over and over again. I keep cutting the deck here, and main female, mature woman, like, you're the one. That's it. You pathway, because you're the main female, you're the mature woman here, you're going down the pathway here now. Yeah, like you were sick. Something about like you were sick, and maybe there was like a court case or there was like a judgment here or whatever, and now you're going down the road. Yeah, I'm seeing Spirit saying it's pretty clear that something's over. It's done. Yeah, I'm also getting like, yeah. Mm. Yeah, orphaned. You have all that glitters here. Yeah, Capricorns, this is not you. This is somebody else. This Queen of Cups could have been working with somebody else, and now they're being orphaned. They're being orphanated, and Capricorns, you're not orphanated. You're a mature woman. You're a mature man, or you're the main female, and you know they was expecting for you to be a mature woman here, but you ended up being the main one. So this is also somebody that was like, or if you had a boyfriend or girlfriend, they was like, oh yeah, she'll probably be mature for him, but he'll probably look around for the right one. You ended up being the right one for this man. You ended up being the right one for this girl. And they was like, oh, you're not the mature woman here. You're the main female. And they were like, so I read you completely wrong. Like, what happened? What's going on? Da 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 da. And it's like you were like giving them opportunity to them as this person was still going like all over the place in their head about you, you know. And it's like you're going through this pathway here while this person is still like they still got scrambled heads here, and you're just walking through the chaos. Like they got a whole bunch of flies around their head or a whole bunch of flies around them, and you're walking through the fly swamp, and the flies are separating from this. Flies are separating. They're not touching you. They're like, you're like Jesus separating the Red Sea. And you're going through, okay? And if you lose your energy, you lose your vibration, your ranking, these flies will go on to you. But I'm seeing Capricorns, that's not happening. Now this person's being orphanated. This Queen of Cups energy, people don't want this person. People don't want this guy. People don't want this person. People don't want this guy. Like, they don't want this person and somebody else. So it's not just this Queen of Cups that was working alone. It probably was the King of Cups too. Okay, so yeah, they don't want this person. They're both being orphanated. You probably don't even feel this shit. All you feel is that abundance. Like you just feel weeds. You need to, I feel like you need to go into alchemy. Like study alchemy, or maybe like try, maybe you have certain abilities, Capricorn. You do rule like Lucifer, but I feel like also like maybe this could be like something in the book of Enoch, some story about Lucifer and like maybe certain like their relationship with like God or something like that, or just Lucifer and like why he became what he became. Like I don't know, it's just something going on here, like something that we don't know about Lucifer. Okay, because this is like seems like, because you know how Lucifer is portrayed in the Bible, like he has that kind of aura, like this is his kind of aura, you know what I'm saying, like, and how he was able to, you know, do his thing and his reputation, you know what I'm saying. It's kind of giving that kind of vibe. But I'm definitely getting like, I bet you didn't know it was another person, but I'm definitely getting these two people are being orphanated. Nobody wants them around. They don't fuck with them. I don't know what this person did, but this person, they definitely go around and they're very vindictive. Like if you ever met a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, they are very vindictive, okay? And to like have a high priestess and the magician from the front and back, nah, you're funny, okay? You came in as a page, and you came in, and they didn't know how to like read you. Like they don't even know if you're alien, descended. They don't know what's going on with you. These colors are very red, okay? Like very black hole, chaos and conflict, and we have come to the edge. Red, right? We have red flower, red petals. This could be something about Sagittarius here or a black hole. Okay, we have chalkwood too as well. Soulmates, unfinished symphony. Yeah, you have to cut this bitch or you have to cut this person off. Like, whoa. Whoa. Ooh. Hit it with the ooh. That's that shit. All right, that's all that I have for you. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Look in the description box below. See that I offer you. Check out my Instagram. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.